Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 a.m. EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups. It's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings. Hey traders, welcome back to our daily market analysis. Today, I want to share our pre-market insights and break down our trading day grading system that helps us stay consistent and disciplined. Let me start with our grading system. We rate each trading day from A to F based on three key factors: market conditions, trade execution, and risk management. An A day means perfect execution in ideal conditions, while an F represents missed opportunities or poor risk management. For example, in today's pre-market call, we identified key support levels on the S&P 500 with a particular focus on the 60-20 resistance zone. Our analysis suggested a potential breakout trade, and we planned our entries accordingly. The biggest lesson from today's session: sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. When market conditions don't align with our strategy, staying on the sidelines is often the smartest move. Want to join us for live market analysis? We stream every trading day on YouTube, where we break down market movements in real time and share actionable insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch our next stream. Remember, consistent profits come from disciplined trading and proper risk management. See you in the next analysis. Good morning, guys. How you guys doing? Good morning, Vivek.
Good morning. How are
How you
you?
guys? Man, as we told, look at the garbage day yesterday what we had in the market.
Oh, yeah.
I think we did the right thing, and I was telling you that this is just going to be the another bizarre day. Um,
Yeah.
and that's why it's so important for you to understand the market structure and rate the day accordingly before you taking a position sizing. Because just look at the yesterday, the way it is, and even today. I mean, it seems like this is a FOMC minutes week. I never saw that dead. Uh, you know, the whole market. So market is really dead this week. I'm not sure whether even today is going to give us any big momentum or break on any direction. Uh, as far as the market is the above 6450, I don't think that there would be any good move we can expect from the market.
Yeah. It's in a range, right?
It's not even the range; it's just the 10 points up and down bouncing like a tennis ball.
Yeah.
10 point range is just like look like an Asia session.
Mm-hmm.
So we have seen, it's not like that we have not seen this kind of a chop, but if you look at it, I'm going to show you on my chart. uh, if you remember, this 2 weeks, right, were like that, but this still, market is moving
within 40 points range. And this is exactly where are we right now over the highs, right? And at that time, if you see my screen, that chop is also happened over the highs. Um, so I would personally think that I would not rather trade at all unless I see a clear breakout or breakdown. This 6,500 is really difficult for market to break, and and then market is really chopping at this point to feel the direction. So we really need to see what happened next. But you look at this chop, and I remember that we were so small, very small size. We are going into the whole 2 weeks between the July first 2 weeks. If you recall, it was really chop, but still, we had some big candles day one, but overall it was really a chop, and it's hard to manage those trades. And the interesting is that we already in the chopping zone now is the fifth day, but this chop is much more, smaller in terms of size than what we have seen in the July.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at this one, there were another, few days of a chop here from July 17th to July 23rd. So, right now we are exactly in the same chop zone.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the idea is that we rather not to do anything or do very small size than anything else.
Mm-hmm. So you think like even the NQ would not be tradable
See,
compared
even the yesterday NQ was moving into the 70, 80 points range. You might gonna get the one good setup, but it's just hard to. It's more random. Like it's a ghost move. Suddenly the liquidity gonna come in, market going to move back. Suddenly it start going to crash. You wouldn't be if you're lucky. You're gonna get the right spot. Uh,
to?
just like let me open the NQ chart. You can see here, and there's some questions from the mark. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is definitely the FOMC and everything. The market is just ranging, and it's really hard to trade. So see, this is the 5 minute chart of NQ. Okay, so you do see here you have a 5 minute chart. So now look at this. The burst, boom and burst came in into the 5 minutes. So first move up, minute, right, and then straight down, right? But each candle, if you look at it, each candle spiking is almost, 30, 40 points. So hard to manage risk. Then we saw a move back up, a little consolidation, and then we saw another move back up. And then I was saying that this looks good, but we need to break out. And moment we are waiting for it, and then it's dropped back again. So, so if you look at it, after that there was no right move even in the NQ after this between 8:30 to 10:30. Those who have shorted here, if I just draw everything, those who have shorted here, they made the money. Those who have shorted here, they would have made money, or those who went long here would have made money, but no structure, right? No structure, right? So whether it is NQ or ES, as far as they stay within that range, uh, it's not going to work out. Hey, Rich, how you guys doing, man? Uh, so market is in extreme range bound, and I'm as I was saying that right. It's not. This is the way the typical market functions. That market works in the ranges, and the ranges breaks on the one side or other side. I'm giving you example. Let's give you another example here from the NQ perspective. Look at it NQ between the July 10th to July 13th. Look at this chop here, right? I'm not sure whether you were trading or not, but we were going very small size because it is really hard to manage those trades. These ranges are still a bit, more or little larger than what we see right now, but this range is also created on the top when the market was broke out. So this was a new high at the time, 22,800, and then we saw the chop. Then again, if you remember, once we have 2 days of good move, then we again saw a chop, but this chop still have some range of 200, 300 points. So it's easier to even trade those. Then we saw, some lackluster days. Then we see a big day. This is a beautiful 2 days where we have a lot of money. This is a big day. These until here, this V shape is a really good days. Really, easier to guess and make money. This day was really good. This day was really good. But now we are very, very small tail. It's coiling. It's basically consolidating. We don't know. We don't know. In fact, I don't know. I don't know about you guys. I don't know whether this means that market is going to go down or going to break out on the upside. Okay, likelihood has that is all-time high, is have a clear resistance. There might be a rejection coming in, but so far we have not seen a rejection. Right? It might come, it might not come. Move can go into either direction. Right now, this is a July 31st big sell-off came in, and we see the V-shaped recovery. And as far as from the ES perspective, we are over 6450. Um, Here we are over 23,650, 23,700. There's likely a lower possibility of getting any significant pullback here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, in the night, at least it was little bit. Of course, during European session, I think it moved. No, Asia session, it was 23,800, and then it went down all the way to 23,730, I think, something like that. Uh,
Yeah,
and then now it's again up. So yeah,
yeah,
70, 80 points as you mentioned. It's not
yeah.
much.
It's not much, right? And all right, so Rich, so see, I will give you a short answer to your question, but I would ask you to get my book. Okay, it's not expensive. Um, you go get the book, and I think that will give you a very structured guidance and how you can basically manage those things. I will share the link on the top, but I'll explain to your question now. Okay, so my structural approach is that this is assume this is ES, this is NQ. Okay, so I'm gonna write here this is ES and this is NQ. Uh, when I take the ES, right, and NQ, I look for the structure and I look for the move, at least 30 to 40 points move. If I don't expect a market to move 30 to 40 points in my direction, I would not try to take the trade. So what this really means that I usually take the 20-point risk, right? Uh, for NQ, and I would like to make 40 points, 1:2 R. Similarly, if I take the ES, I like to lose 5 points, right? I think not dollar sign, it should be point. Yeah, it should be point. I okay to lose 5 points, and I wanted to make the 10 points because the way market functions, even ES breakouts on any range, it go at least 10 to 15 points on the upside or downside. So this is my risk to reward ratio. So when I scalp or when I take any trade, I make sure that I have a room to run 30 to 40 points. If I do not have that room, then I would likely not to trade. So for instance, today when I'm saying, even yesterday, if you go back and look at it, I was saying that market is in tiny range. And if market has in itself is an 80-point range, it just really means that if I see a consolidation and I'm trying to go long, I immediately gonna get the wall and then it can reverse against me because the market has very tiny range. So those days, I don't recommend you even do the micro scalp because see, look at the wicks, look at the wicks, look at the wicks. Um, it's just hard to manage your risk, right? And if you go here, 15-minute chart. Yesterday, look at the wicks. Look at the wicks here. Look this. Look this. Look this. It's just a garbage. It's just a garbage, right? So actually, if you wanted to be a consistently profitable trader, you definitely need to avoid those days to trade at all. So as a trader, you should have two hats. Okay. Uh, as a trader, you should have at least two hats. One is the um, what we call the trading hat. One is the observation hat. And I think today you all need to wear the observation hat. I think that today condition is may not be different than the yesterday, but we'll see. If we have the clear breakout or breakdown, we're gonna see. But it seems like it's not going to be any different than yesterday. Uh, what we have seen already, market isn't stuck. Someone needs to make the decision what they want to do. We can clearly see that they are making lower highs, but this momentum is just slowing down here, right? So now once this happens, right, this triangle when happens, it can burst into any direction. So it can burst even this, or it can burst like this, right? So you need to wait for it and then trade accordingly. So see, there's no harm in the scalper mindset, but even when you scalp, you can't just trade any 1 minute. That's what I'm trying to point you out. You can't just take, okay, you know what, this is one, because there is always a minute, right? So just like right now, this is also a 1 minute, right? There is also this is all 1 minutes. The question is that which 1 minute you're going to trade. And I'm telling you that you only trade 1 minute when you see a clear structure in the room. When you don't have any clear structure in the room, you should not be trading it, because it's just a random 1 minute, right? Just like in imagine, as an example here, what is the answer that why this time NQ did not break 200 SMA, failed here, and then it did not fail here, but it failed here. What does it really mean? It just really means that market is in the range and can do random moves, right? So if you short it here, you made money. If you short it here again, you likely have lost the money, right? So
So do you sometimes just trade based on the book map without looking at the um, without looking at the charts?
no, it's a book map and order flow is just for your structural execution support, right? So for instance, if you market is assume, let's take an example that on this day when the market retesting 6,500 on the ES, let's go to ES to explore that. So remember, this day was exploring 6,500 for the first time on this day. And we saw the big order here, and then the way market on 2 minutes were moving, and I was telling you that it's likely going to retest that level, and then we're going to decide whether I did not trade the long side, then we traded on the short side. So sometime the structure, the way the market is moving, and if there is a key level there and you see a lot of orders, you can see and confirm that yes, market is going to take that level liquidity. But it doesn't mean that there is a level in the visualization. You see a big order, you just take it long. No, you need to see the market structure and the importance of that level before you take any trade. Hi, Adwise.
So Sean, this live trading thing, what do you call it, QR is covering the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, you want me to remove it?
Probably make it, and instead of the book at the top, maybe we can put that.
Okay, we'll do later.
Yeah. Because I was looking at the book map right now on NQ. There were a lot of orders at the bottom,
Yeah.
and it just dropped. And it just took all the orders.
Yeah, but it's just in the range right now. See, it's now the look at the NQ and ES right now. ES is still above the VWAP, and NQ, just coming back down between R3 and S3. It's so interesting is that it's just moving so sharply in one direction or other and randomly stops anywhere. So if you look at the 5 minute chart, let's go back to the NQ and 5 minute chart. You can see here how many times. Even look at the 2 minutes. So this is today, right? Look at it, how many times it just randomly stopped anywhere and then moved back up and it came back down and now it's breaking down. So I mean, you know, you can chase that move, but you don't know when it's gonna stop, because when it stops and move against you, it's moved really hard. You know,
Yeah, that's right.
so
Yeah.
and it's basically stopping anywhere. See, this 3:30 stopped here, 4 o'clock it breached it a bit, 6:30 it even didn't even retested that level and it just hold that. Similarly, 8 o'clock, and now it's failing, right? So if we're gonna see the structure, yes, then we can trade it. But right now, it seems like that it is basically, you know, uh, see here, ES is still above the VWAP, and Q is just going to retest the bottom. Um,
It went below PDC. That's when it exploded
yeah,
a little bit on NQ.
the point is that the how far it's gonna stay.
Yeah, it went to that level that on the 30 minute where it had a double bottom before, and then it started bouncing a little bit. But yeah, there's no clear structure. It's a range. It can do whatever.
So right now, that's going to this make 23,740. 23,740 is exactly the bottom what we had yesterday,
Yeah,
uh,
right. Yeah,
right? So um, let's see. It might just gonna bounce from here again, the
yeah.
way it is doing.
Mhm. Yeah, I just saw a ton of orders at the bottom, and then it just dropped, started dropping quickly.
No, no, it's not. It's not about the random. What I'm saying. What I'm saying that market is in the range. So you look at this range is between 23,800, 23,800 between 23,750, right? So it's almost the uh, you know 80, 90 points range, but in between, sometime it just stop and then move back up and then and reject and then come back down. Uh, so look at this, how many time it leaked here. So if you start the leaking, look at the let me just go back to the chart here so you can see what I'm saying. So if you go to the NQ chart, right, and look at this one. So now you look at it, how many times what happened, right? So this is the August 14th. Let me just slow down, and you can see here there was a leak here, breakdown, and I think it's better to just remove the pre-market data so you can see what I'm saying. Okay, so let's look at it. So what happened here? Now look at it. So this is sell up here started, market open, gap down, move back up, and then came back down and retested that. And then never make the new low and move back up, right? This is whole between the uh, August 14th, right? August 15th came here, started a gap down here, pushed down, immediately bounced back up, small breach, and immediately in the next candle up, and then it's consolidated between this range. Then yesterday you see that it is, open lower, never went high, couple of times leaked, from the previous level, and then immediately hold back up and then moving back up. Now, right now, we're exactly at that level. So what I'm saying that I don't know whether it's going to hold, it's going to drop a little bit and then move back up again, or this time is a real deal. What I'm just saying that once you see actually it's breaking down under those levels, then you look for the trade. Otherwise, if you're gonna chase the breakdown, there's likelihood that you're gonna lose, here. Every time market gonna pretend that it's breaking down, it's never gonna break. Because sometimes it's just really hard when the market is in the range. It's really hard to navigate the price action, that how it's going to move. So now, so immediately retested 23,738 and moving back up. So we are still in the very tight range. We are definitely making a descending triangle now. We don't know whether which side is going to break out. Um, is any Fed speaker speaking today? Let me just go back and see that do we have any speaker today? Mo- Morning, Miguel. What time is it? 9 or?
It's 2 p.m., 2:10, Fed Bowman.
Okay, so 2 p.m. we have a speaker. Okay.
There are some reports at 8:30. Building permits was there, housing starts.
Yeah, permits are not really, you know, market mover.
Yeah, Fed Bowman is important because I think he's one of the contestants for the chair.
So other stock I'm watching today to trade is the PANW. If it's going to hold 186, I think there's a good chance that it's going to go back and towards the 195 and 200. So right now it is nicely holding 186. So I'm going to see once market going to open, what does it do? But if it's going to hold this level, which I marked here, I'm going to look for the long side setups. Let's see, HD is also has an earning today. I think it's already moved a lot in the pre-market. Good result seems like. Yeah, it's moved a lot. So all-time high is 424. We are at 402. Uh, Before the earning, the high is close to 407. So we'll see that if it can break this 403. 403, not too much room. So I'm not interested that much. There's not much room here, only 2 points. And this is so spready, the Home Depot. We have a result of an XPAV as well. Let's see the XPAV EV sector. It's been a while I didn't trade that. It's just not moving. Yeah, we're gonna pass that. So I'm only want to watch the PNW. Let's look at the Tesla. What it's doing? Tesla nicely consolidating. So not much room to consolidating at this point. Meta is dropping. AMD is also dropping. Ethereum is also trying to hold the support but is dropping. So a lot of weakness in the market at this point. A lot of weakness is already here in the market. Go ahead, Bigel. But I think there is also one more Fed speaker is speaking today. Yeah, I think in what time you said Vivek is 10 o'clock, right? 11 o'clock.
Two, no, Fed Bowman, Michelle Bowman is at 2
2
p.m.
p.m. So 2 p.m. there's a speaker, Fed speaker. So 2 p.m. is still far, but but market is already in the range. So yeah, I think that tomorrow is an important day when it's gonna come. Uh, I think already people know what need to know. I don't know what is going to do in Jackson Hole. I think why this is getting important because if you remember last week, we had a really bad data, and market did not move, negatively on that data, but initial reaction was bad. So maybe people want some comments, uh, on that report, basically what their action plan is. Um, I think that could be the reason they're trying to they're waiting for the market to decide based on their decision.
Yeah, Fed Michelle Bowman is one of the contestants for the Fed chair, so she might be important that
Yeah,
way because she's a Trump appointee recently.
but the only thing which is make me think that this is still bullish case that right now the retail traders are short, but the institutions are still net positive. So retail traders are really extremely short positionings. And gap is widening right now. More, more and more retail traders are shorting it. No, I mean, Rich, I would not trade without the plan. No, have you visited Rich my website or my Substack? Basically, trading without the plan is like just going to be disaster for you. Oh, woman speaks twice today. It's 10 and then 2.
Oh, is it twice?
Yeah. Double the bonus. Dong, dong, dong.
Why does she need to speak twice?
And come on, guys, please give a thumbs up on our YouTube channel. Really appreciate, guys. So NQ turning negative. Let's look at the ES is still green for the day. It's just a bizarre price action.
Maybe she's speaking twice, once for the UK people and once for US people.
Yeah, could be.
No, I'm just kidding. It must be something else.
So maybe may have a different topics, I guess.
Yeah, I just see 210, maybe somewhere else it is there.
So let's see. NQ is about to in the verge of breaking down, and E is in the verge of losing the VWAP. Rich, are you still here? Guys, can you I mean, we can definitely visit, but it's just in the chart, and we don't know. You know, actually, I was expecting a little pullback in the month of August, and if you look at it here, I'm going to show you the monthly chart here. You know, look at this one. So he- look at this 1 month, which is basically April. Look at the bottoming tail, May, June, July. I was thinking that we might gonna break a little bit here and going to retest 6,000. That's what my initial thought process was. That it's just gonna dip for a few days at least. Right now, we are basically holding the prior month low, which is 62.45. So I'm in the view that if it's gonna fall, it's not gonna fall more than 62.45. It might just gonna retest again the same area. And if you look at the similar structure for the NQ, you look at it, NQ didn't even test the low of the previous month. So uh, It's possible they're just going to retest, um, 22, 870, 23,000, so another 700 points. But how they're going to react, when is going to react, when market is going to fall, you know, all these questions which you cannot guess as a trader. Because if you're going to guess, you're going to likely going to lose a lot of money in guessing the work. The number one enemy of your trading is guessing. If you stop guessing, you will start making money. Lot of order setting on 23,730 in the NQ. I'm not sure whether it's going to absorb that or it's going to bounce, because then there is no order then after that 23,730. Market is thin on the downside. In the next order, we are sitting on 23,800. So I'm not sure whether market going to, you know, go further down. Otherwise, really appreciate if you guys give a thumbs up, and uh, if you can put on the other channel to come and join us as well. People sometimes listen to you more than me. All right, so be very carefully trade. Need to be carefully trade today. We do not need to take extra trades. Small size, I would still classify as a C day. Less opportunities, and this market is going to be less forgiving if you stuck into the wrong trade. So I think the market might gonna get this, find the support here. I don't think so. It's gonna move further down.
Yeah, it has held this area since last night. So
Yeah, and I see the big border setting. See, that's where you use the visualization, that you feel that it's going to break down or no. That's where you need to look at it. It may not, but you see that there's no more order after that. So if it's gonna fail this level, then there's gonna be a lot of sell off begins.
a lot of orders are on the upside now
Yeah.
towards 52 until 52, 53.
So they put the new order in place now at 23,700. So it's likely that if they're gonna breach to 23,730, it might go run to 23,700. And last time it retested 23,700. I think no. See, every time it spiked a little bit down. So they might be preparing that this time again they're going to breach this level and moving to 23,700. Possibly. But it's just not good, I guess. The market is just really not tradable. Yeah, advice. So, I've seen this price action once in the past where there was a big order sitting on, and it was so powerful that market never retested that. And I'm going to give you the example if you would like to see that. I'm going to show you example. Uh, Let me show you the example. I've seen this price action before. So let's look at the meta. I'm going to show you the meta, okay? So let's go to meta and let's go to the daily chart, okay? Um, what was that level? It was before the April. So let's go back to the before the April. Okay, here. So this is 2024. So look at this 2024 area after the August, and I saw the similar kind of a layer was created below this level around 550, and 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 if you look at it, what I'm trying to now, let me just zoom in a little bit so you can see what I'm saying to you. So look at this price action. I've seen this in the past. Lower, market just keep trying to make the new lows, but every time it come closer, look at this one big candle. It never even breached even by $1, and then slowly, market just moved. And Meta just moved and made the new high. And this layer was so strong. This the way it is sitting right now, exactly like that. The sellers are even coming, getting what you call nervous going towards that level. And now look at now compare with the ES right now. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but I've seen the similar case here. So if you look at the ES right now, and let's just go back here, look at this price action. you know Big red candle coming in and exactly pausing it, right? And it's not moving. Market is not moving from the direction. Even just now you can see that NQ pulled back down, but ES was just staying above the VWAP. It just really shows to me that this level is so powerful, uh, that it's really going to be harder for you to, if you think it's going to be short. That's why I'm saying that uh, the um, structurally is making descending triangle, but it can break out on the upside or downside. It can go anywhere. So that's why I'm just thinking that, just take it easy. This day would not be any different than, yesterday. So very carefully trade this. We can't have back to back red days. Good, good morning, traders. Those who are on the Bookmap stream, and if they would like to see some guidance and they would like to see how we trade, I will help you guys to prepare your trading plan. Come and join another stream. I just post the link on the comment section. If you're interested in joining live commentary and the trade plan, come and join. Thank you. So yeah, I mean the market is really in the tight range at this point, um, and it's just gonna be uh, only way you can trade is just with your luck. That if you can find a right spot in the right time and you pick the right structure, that could be your one trade, and then it's just Uh, if you look at it yesterday, let's just look at the yesterday price action on the ES, which is August 18. You can see here on ES, it's just a 10-point move. So not really any actual trade. You can see from the NQ perspective, if you look at it yesterday, if you were short bias and you have shorted this or this, that could be your trade, or you see a small trade here on the long side, with the not the good risk reward, but I think that's the only trade I can see. There is no other trade on the upside. Um, you know, that only trade I see is on the downside. So, there's very less opportunities. So if you missed one and you chase the other, you're likely going to lose some money. So any question, guys, on the YouTube? It's way easier for me just to call out, hey, go long, go short, blah blah blah. But I don't want you guys to lose money. I want to give you a true picture. And that's why you guys lose money, because you follow the YouTubers who just do the funded accounts, and it doesn't really matter. They're just they're chasing it. If they lose it, they create the new account. um, but that's not the right thing for you guys to do it. So NQ started holding it, moving back up again. So how many ticks are too small, Joshi? So my rule of thumb is 1:2 our risk reward. Um, for ES, I will go usually 5-point risk to get 10 points, and for NQ, I usually go 10 to 20-point risk to get 30 to 40 points. If I don't see that room of my profit, I usually don't take it. So for instance, right now, I know it's going to move, right? But if you look at the VWAP and the prior day close is 55 and the VWAP is 62. And if I enter here, right, I don't see that I have a good risk to reward ratio. Therefore, I would not take the trade. Uh, though I really feel that it's not going to go further down here, but I would not take a trade, because it's just going to damage your psychology. You're going to be right on the one and you're going to be wrong on the two, and you're going to get into a revenge mode. We'll see, Mark, whether it's going to be the first resistance or first support, depending where market opens. Right now, we have, it's 9:24, it's still 6 minutes. We're on the bottom of the range. So far, we have seen that market has really protected the downside. Um, so it may just, push down, grab the liquidity, move back up, or move back up, then come back down. Anything possible. I don't know. So see right now is breaking, going to retest the VWAP. Yeah, I see some orders on 23,700. Uh, but there is a lot of orders sitting on 23,730 as well. So I'm not sure whether even the NQ can break down 23,730. Um, and there are a lot of orders sitting on the ES side at 6450 as well. Um, and 6450 is really an important level, and it becomes an important level now.
So at least we have a good support at 23,730 area, right?
Yeah, a lot of orders 730, 730, 725, 720, a lot of supports sitting on it. And then we have the uh, and then we have the order uh, and then we have an order on the upside, not too many orders, but we have up to 800, 815. You know, so I really wish that we go break somewhere. I mean, I really want to this market to take the direction. But if not, if it doesn't take the direction, I think we should not be forcing it. That is more important, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. On the 5 minute, it's not even able to break, at least in the pre-market, it's not able to break the 21-day moving average. Of course, it can. It's about to break
Fell
it.
64% and then QU5 CME at BMD.
Is it Benzinga?
No, it's basically the bookmap feed.
Okay.
I just closed it. I muted.
So the bookmap also speaks like
Yeah,
Benzinga?
if you put the alerts.
Oh,
So I put the setting on the imbalance, but sometimes it just talk too much. So I just mute them. But on the key levels, if you can see the imbalance information, it may help you. Yes, exactly, Mark. The time will tell. So just stay focused and sharp. That's it.
I see a lot of orders up to 770.
Yep, 770, 785, 800, 810, 830.
Yeah.
Because it took all the bottom side. There's only one order now on the downside is 730. So
Right.
they grab the liquidity and then I'm moving back up.
Yep. It's 1 minute too. 1 minute
Yep,
to
only
open.
15. All right, guys. Remember that trading is risky. This stream is for educational purposes. So when you make your decisions, consult your own financial advisor. There is no financial advice, and you can lose all of your money which you are betting on it. So be carefully trade at your own risk. The stream is for educational purposes.
Yeah, we just tell what we do. We don't ask you to do anything. And we're trading with real money, not with funded accounts for sure. Our own money.
All right. Good luck, guys. So let's look at it. First move is coming down. Try to hold 23,750. NQ is holding 23,750. So over the VWAP, it's exactly in the middle of the range, whether it's going to go R3 or S3, we don't know. Um, ES is holding that. There's a high likelihood that we're gonna go towards the upside. ES is rejected R3. So see, this is called the divergence. If you look at it, NQ is below the VWAP, ES is above the VWAP. So you know, guys, the way I trade, I don't like trading the divergences here. So definitely, it's a bad divergence. One is up, one is down. So be very carefully trade them because there's a divergence here. So right now we are retesting the pre-market low, 23,735. ES is still holding the VWAP. NQ is weak. Then the ES. Okay, watch. NQ is breaking down. Let's see what it does. If we're gonna find the trade, we should be taking a trade here. There's not too many orders sitting on the downside here. It's just a straight flush. I'm not in the trade at this point. That's really good that at least there's a range broke now. Again, Mark ES went to 63.55 and started moving back up again.
At least there's no divergence now. Kind of. They
Yeah.
both broke the VWAP to the downside.
That's true. Let's see what it does. Does it bounce or give us the entry here?
It was a big drop though. It doesn't
Yeah.
look like its regular drop, right?
No, it's just the range drop. Look at the ES still holding that range. It's just retesting the lower side of the range. No trade from me. I just wanted to see what it does next. And Qs keep coming down, and it's just without 1 minute without any uh, flag. It's just breaking down. It's really hard to take those trades.
It broke S4. Yeah, NQ.
Exactly. ES is still holding 63.55. I don't know what is going on here.
Previous stage low.
Watch for the ES to break or it holds 64.55 level. There's a lot of orders sitting at it. This might be the area where things can bounce. I'm gonna wait a little bit. So NQ also climbing over 23,655. Okay, it's still weak. The flow is still weak. Let's see what it does. ES, if ES fails under the lows under 64.55, we might look for the short side move. And if it holds here, we're gonna look for the second leg up over the VWAP. But I'm not chasing at this point on the long side. There's a nice volume on the downside move. If it's just a real move, then should be another leg coming down as well. See, NQ is still weak. NQ doesn't have even one single green candle, but it's just dropped too much immediately, and just if you look at the daily, I think this exactly the bounce of the July, August 12th, but ES is still holding. Uh, it's just the aggressive pullback down. Let's see what ES does now here. It seems like ES is holding. So J Future is the book map is on the other stream. There's a live commentary. So if you want to look at the book map, there's other stream going on as well on this channel. But if you like to trade with me, then you can stay on this. See, so this is the bounce I was saying that it's gonna bounce. So let's look for the long side if it's gonna break 64.62 on the ES. So 64, 62, 62.5, I'm gonna go long. ES. You can even consider going long on NQ as well over 23,700. I'm long. So this is going to be a 2-point risk. 64.60 is the stop loss, but it's working fine. Come on, let it go. Going over the highs. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, a little bit more. Come on. Come on, very nice. Very nice. Start taking the partials. It's a pre-market high. I'm taking the partial here. Come on, taking the partial. Who is in the trade with me, guys? Are you with me on the trade? Who is in the trade with me, guys? Patience pays, patience pays, patience pays. Patience pays, guys. Who did the long with me? Who did the long with me, guys? I want to hear. Who was with me on the trade? Who was with me on the trade, guys? I can't hear. Vivek, were you there with me?
Yeah, 6462.5 to 6468.5. 6 points.
So I basically, because this was the what you call the momentum trade of the squeezing it. So I basically went on the SPX options, and I made almost $1,700 on this trade.
Okay.
So
So,
I went the SPX options here.
so your entry was what?
Same entry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I took uh, the here you go. If you look at here, so this is a chart. So I basically went 64.40 options, went long here, and boom. So you entered the same thing on the you entered the ES trade because I announced the ES trade on the log. So
Yeah.
any one of you guys? I think that is it. I think this is the only trade what we can get in. We're still in the range. Look at these ugly candles. But NQ is still weak. NQ is still not able to went back up over the range. NQ is still weak. Why did you go long on NQ? But did you make money or did you stop out? Because NQ still went to all the way to the VWAP retest. So NQ is really weak. NQ is really weak at this point. I'm not sure whether it's going to go push another leg down. Look at it, why the way it is coming down now.
Even ES is going down. Like,
Yeah, but he is still over 64.50, so I'm not sure whether it's going to fail here or it's just going to bounce back, you know. But
yeah.
NQ is making double bottom here. NQ is really weak. See, Tesla is coming down, Meta is coming down, Nvidia is breaking down. That may be the reason that ES is also weak. So the reason I'm saying that I don't know whether NQ is going to go further down. Good. Yeah, 26 points, 30 points is good in the NQ as well. So let's see what it does here. Can it bounce here? I'm not taking any more trade. I'm flat. Guys, I wanted to see that, I see the 18 individuals watching us on the YouTube, and I really appreciate you guys all watching. If you have taken the trade, I would really like to know in the comments. That would be a good testimonial for me if you have made the good trades while trading with me. Appreciate giving me thumbs up and sharing your feedback, guys. And we will trade more, but I really wanted to hear your feedback first here. So it's making double. It's breaking down. It's breaking down, and I don't see any liquidity here other than the 23,650. Uh, ES has a level here on the daily chart, which is close to the August 12 bounce. So I'm not sure it's going to go further down here, but ES is really holding that.
But it's breaking the opening range to the downside.
Them saying so. I'm not playing any bounce play here, but I'm just thinking to see if we can. Um, is it because there's clearly NQ is extremely weak at this point, and there is no liquidity on the downside here. But ES is holding very nicely.
Yeah, ES has given a bottoming tail, at least on the 30-minute little bit, but it's not strong either, even ES.
So guys, on the YouTube, I just did the inverse chart. Inverse chart is one of the great way to look at it when the reversal is due. So I'm going to teach you something very interesting. So right now what you see is the reversal chart inverse of the NQ dropping, right? So as far as is going back up, we're not going to chase the reversal. So I know a lot of you guys want to look for the reversals now because of the extension, but I don't see yet coming in. So just wait a little bit more. Uh, so this is our reversal chart here. Let me just zoom in. Okay, so here you go. This is a reversal chart. We're gonna see here that when the reversal is going to due. So right now still weak. I don't see the reversal due yet. But ES is holding nicely. Okay, and it's holding 23,650 area. Okay, I'm gonna try long attempt here on the NQ. If it's going to break 23,665. If it's going to break 23,665, I'm gonna go long. Not yet. Still weak. ES is also not able to claim the VWAP again, lost the VWAP. Watch here, if NQE is both going to fail here, we're gonna get another big momentum leg down. But if it's ES holds here, close to 6460, 6450, we can see the NQ start going to bounce as well. So I'm watching both the levels to see what we're gonna get at here. Right now, still the weakness in the market. Okay, watch for the upside move. I think that ES is trying to claim upside, and NQ is also trying to move back up. If it's going to break 64, 65, I'm going to go long. Right, weakness continues, long idea, no more valid.
You're talking about ES 64, 65, right?
No, the NQ.
Oh,
It's not 64, it's basically, yeah, 665 basically, 23,665, I should say properly, yeah, 23,665. It's still valid, it's still trying to hold it. Okay, not yet, okay, you know what, not yet, because, all right, go now, long. I'm long NQ now. I'm long. I'm gonna take the partial close to 23,700. I took the first partial on NQ. I'm looking to see what we can get next now. Look at this, how beautiful this inverse chart it is to give you a clear indication of when to go long. Did you guys see that on the inverse chart on the YouTube screen? Second partial, I'm gonna take it if it's gonna go and retest VWAP, which is basically 23,710. There you go. It's coming. Let's see, can we get the 23,710? Get to 23,700. 92. If it's gonna go below 90, I'm gonna take the partial. I'm gonna get flat. I have only one contract left. Okay, I'm out. What a beautiful two trades. Anyone with me on those two both trades?
yeah, I was with you. 71 to 90.
Yeah, I think I got first 92 and then 90. Yes, beautiful.
You got 71 and 90.
Nine, yeah. I basically entered. Yeah, I got 72, 70 as well, 70 to 90. Yeah. Why inverted chart? Lewis, inverted chart is going to help you to see a real pattern when it's bouncing. So see, still bouncing, the bouncing intact. So you don't get chopped out with the fake green candle. So I'm gonna teach you into the next class if you like. If you're really interested joining my class, come and join our community. And I'm gonna teach you that when the inverse chart is really important for looking for the reversals. I made it correct now. There is no inverse anymore. I'm looking for another trade in the ES. If it's going to break out over 64.68, it might gonna break 64.70 and go to the 64.80 area. So there is a likelihood that it can happen.
So NQ still looks strong, but it might reverse at 700.
I'm looking for the ES now. The next trade would be ES. ES is above the opening range. If it's gonna break out here 64.67, it go to the 64.80 area. Though I don't see any upside orders other than the order 64.75. That's it. But then I'd see the downside orders is 64.55. So I don't know what's going to come next. Um, but but if it's going to give a opening range breakout, that could be good.
So it's still within the opening range, 5-minute opening range.
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying that if it could be the opening range breakout trade, but go smaller size, smaller size compared to the first two trades. Um, Given we know ES is still in the bad yesterday range right now.
And NQ is dropping now.
So Alex Brigandy on the other bookmap stream is going short. I would not recommend going short at this point.
Yeah, on the 30-minute chart, the trend is up.
ES is holding VWAP nicely.
Yeah, on the ES, on the 30-minute chart, the trend is not down, it's up.
And NQ definitely weak, but NQ might found a bottom, under over the S4 and may go back to the VWAP.
And as you say, ES wins most of the times, right? So
ES, if you look at it objectively, ES is still in the 15 points range.
that's right, but it's not super down. That's what I meant, right? Like it's
Yeah, it's
above.
not down, it's green.
Yeah.
But NQ was really, sold off aggressively for sure. 10 o'clock, guys. Oh, I forgot I have a call on the 10 o'clock. Uh, okay, I'm just going to wait one more minute. I'm going to go take the call and come back, okay? And Vivek, you take care of next 10 minutes
Yeah.
or 5 minutes, and I'll be back, guys. Watch for the ES to upside trade if it's going to break out. So it's still, I still think there is an opening range possible. Oh, she started speaking.
Sorry?
This the Bowman started speaking.
Oh, she did. Okay.
So it could be the new spike on the any direction, and likely I think is going to be an upside because the way it is forming right now.
Yeah, Michelle Bowman is a president appointee recent, and she's running for the chair.
All right, look at the book. Look at the opening range breakout.
I think two trades that you did, they were super good. If we can,
Watch, watch, watch. Thank you. All right, here you go. I'm long. Let's hope for the best. Okay. I think it's going to break out soon. Here you go. Watch. Come on. Break 6470. Come on. Here you go. Come on. Break. Here you go. Here you go. Come on. It's going to go to 75. Come on. It's going to go to 75. Here you go. Wow. Woo. Oh, here you go. Very good. I'm out. I'm out. I'm going to come back, guys. Vivek, take over. This is a beautiful trade I had. I'm going to walk you through this trade as well. Just give me a few minutes. I want to be back. I'm taking a call.
sure. Yeah, I'm out too. So if anyone is still there, then it is going. I'm out at 73, 68 to 73, 5 points. It's not bad at all. I see in the book map there are still orders until 77, so it might go 77 or 78, both. But the big move is done, at least for now. Yeah, Michelle Bowman is one of the contestants for the Fed chair, and so her views are important for the future. Of course, the Fed chair is not going to go away until 26, but June 26, I think. But if Trump nominates whoever for the Fed chair this year, then their viewpoints would be important in any meeting. So that's why they're important. And Michelle Bowman is one of the two or three contestants. So Hydra, as you haven't yet joined our Discord channel, you don't you don't want us to hear your voice at all? Yeah, these are like pinpoint.
Beautiful. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh
Yeah, these
man, I
are.
missed it. I should hold that.
No, actually, it did not go much after you left.
So I took basically another SPX call trade when I called you guys. So I took the premium on $6, and I took partial on 8, and then next last partial on $10, and I think just move up to 11, 12,
Now, these
$4.
are like super pinpoint trades, which are like very difficult for everyone to understand. So maybe, yeah, if you can give a rundown to everyone, then it'll be amazing.
How about I'm gonna do a rundown.
Yeah.
Uh, if you guys wanna join,
Yeah,
or give a. Let me see how many thumbs up we have, and then we at least need more thumbs up, man.
no, I told Hydra that they don't want us to hear their voice. That's why they are not joining. So that's what he's saying.
So we have 10. We have a 10 like, and we have over 14, 15 people are online on our this channel. And you know what? I'm just a little getting jealous. On other stream and nobody's talking is over 182 people streaming. So let me just tell them.
Yeah, today was like a yesterday it was a little bit negative, but we got out quickly, right? Like less points, and today we made like we doubled it or tripled it. So
Guys on the bookmap stream, really want to say that if you have still struggling to understand this market structure and trend, come and join our stream, which is going on other line. We made 3 trades, and all 3 trades are super clean and pinpoints, and everybody made a lot of money in green. And you're still struggling and you need one more trade, come and join our stream. The link is in the comment section. All right, I just wanted to share that insight with them. You remember I was telling you that Hydra is that the Alex Brigade said that I am in the sale target of 23,600, and I say the market going to go long up. So I see still his messages in the comment section on our bookmap stream. So go check with him and see. Ask him why he went short. I get more confidence when people say that. When people say that I'm going, it just get more confidence. If I'm thinking long and they are shorting it, it just get me more confidence. Hello, Heart Medicine. Good to see you here. So I think it is still the long trade. I think look at this momentum, very strong momentum here. So I'm going to walk you through the things which are really important and why you should be trading with the market structure. And sometimes patience pays, right? So let me just zoom in and then I'm going to walk you through. Let's start with the ES. Okay, so if you look at the ES,
Why
ES.
ES over NQ today? That also is important, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do. So see, this is the ES first drop, and you can see here. I was telling you from the planning that there is a big order sitting on 6450, and I gave you the example that I have seen this price action way before as well, and I gave you the pre-market example of a Meta that the significance of these levels are that they're so strong that seller does not even want to come closer to that level. It's so strange, but it is actually very true. And how would I get the confidence when I saw that the NQ is breaking down, but ES is not going down the side, right? It really shows that nobody's trying to short ES because ES level is so extremely strong at this level. So what happened? We saw I saw clearly that ES is whole. I don't want it to chase here. I didn't go on these candles, okay? Because I don't know whether this is the real one, and then maybe the next leg come in, and then it's just to push you down here. So you never get into the first bounce. And in the one of the sessions, in our strategy session, I basically give a proper guidance that how would you take those reversal trades. And one of the hint I gave it to you while doing the streaming, and I put the reversal inverse chart as well. But here you go. So the idea is that you're only going to go once you see a first leg up. Okay, so we saw the first leg up, right? It could be best if we see a downside move first and then reverse back. So bottoming tail is another good sign and giving you confidence. When we see that this is happening, a candle consolidation over the VWAP, another consolidation over the VWAP, and when this breakout happened, I say go long here over 64.62. When we long there, we took the first profit here. Then it came back down, right, on this trade. And I was watching because now if you look at it from here to here, it's not too much difference, right? This distance is really small. So then we say, you know what, the next trade I want to go and look at the NQ, what NQ is doing. And let me just open the NQ. So when we went to NQ, at this point, NQ was here. And this level was marked not now, it was marked before in the pre-market planning section. So I was looking at the inverse chart and I want to say that what happened with this consolidation. Okay, you need a first pullback to create a level. So it created the level. Look at the bottoming tail here, 64.60. And I say, you know what, I'm watching it in the inverse to see a right inverse right level. And then when I saw that, it this first pullback came in reversed, I say no, it's still weakness, and I'm not considering long. Then I saw a long candle, green candle, another short green candle, and then when it breaks 63.70, it means that it way past the previous ones, and I say, you know what, we're gonna go long here, and the first target would be the VWAP. And we have also tend to be close to 23,700. Therefore, we took the profit here. Then the second trade comes in. Now, if you look at the chart side, so NQ is still weak, right? NQ is still weak. It's still over the VWAP, but still weak as compared to if you look ES, you're gonna see ES was over the opening range. And I say, what if opening range is going to break out? It's just going to be more momentum trade than the NQ, and I'm going to go long here. So our third trade would be the NQ. So just see that how I flip between the instruments, thinking about it, which is going to give me the best move. And when I saw this is ready, we were long here and we took the profit all the way. Now we are flat, we have no more trades. And if you want to learn, I'm telling you, if you want to really build your skill and you really want to be consistently profitable trader, come and join our community. You're going to get the microphone. You can speak to me. You can ask the questions. We run live strategy classes, every Wednesday. we have a live session. I do a lot of discussion, pre-market analysis. I share my knowledge, and we trade together. In no time, you're gonna go and see. And I trade on my live account. It's not my funded account. So for me, every single dollar is important, right? Every single dollar is important for me because I don't trade onto the funded account. So I don't take any call out any trades which I'm not really interested in trading it, because I don't want you guys to take any trade just for the sake of trading it. So I'm really, uh, extremely careful. What should I trade? If I trade, then I will ask you. If I don't trade, I will not ask you to trade. Even like yesterday, we took two, three trades, all 2, 3 points losing trade, and then we just say, you know what, just give it up, right? We didn't basically forced any more trades. Yeah, open for questions if you have any other question, guys. Katie, welcome back, John, Dan, on the YouTube. Any question, guys?
And everyone should be cognizant of the days, right? Like yesterday, it was not in our favor. So we did not wait to like lose 10 points, right? We quickly got out and also stopped trading after three trades. Whereas, I mean, today also we have taken three trades, but we waited for it to go up more number of points. So that's how we make money, right? When you're losing, we're losing less, and when we are gaining, we're getting more. And I think today you did something more different than others, that you took options because you were more positive, right? And options are more, they have more leverage and more risk, of course, but they are also more profitable.
Yeah. So I made the $2,200 into my live account here on SPX options.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to learn SPX options, you can trade. SPX options are also good. You do not need for SPX options to have your pattern day trading rule. And then I took one NQ trade. Uh,
But SPS options, like maybe we can go through those on the strategy session,
yes, we
like
can
how to do
definitely.
it,
Yeah.
because I don't know anything about. I mean, I have never done that before.
So I
Uh,
think the first thing is that you need to understand how ES moves. Once
yeah,
you have it, you get it comfortable,
yeah.
then you're going to go and look at the SP. Because SP option is really dangerous. I'm telling you, it's really dangerous in a way if you're not really manage your risk well. Just like ES drop one point, you lose $50, right?
Yeah,
1 point is equal to $50. Here, this 1 point is equal to $100, and
yeah.
on top, when the momentum doesn't come in and move against you, then it may drop 3, 4, $5 at once if you're in the wrong spot. So SPX are really dangerous, uh,
Mhm.
if you're on the bad spot. So for instance, if you look at the yesterday, if you try to go long on the opening drive and it fail on you, you're gonna lose immediately a 50% of your premium.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why I never tried. I had seen you long back on BBT also trading options,
Yeah.
but I never tried because I saw that people make like 50,000 in 5 minutes and also lose 50,000 in 5 minutes. So,
Well, I think I wouldn't recommend that size. I would recommend one or two contracts maximum.
yeah.
Uh, it's really hard.
And what's the margin on that? Like, how much margin is
No,
needed?
you do not imagine. If you start with the raw dart, if you start with the retirement account, just like a normal Roth account, you have a $6,000. Is you can't trade every day, but you can take is a premium is sometime $5, $8, $10. So if it's $10 premium, it means that one contract is going to be $1,000. So you go with the one contract.
Oh, so I mean, I won't trade in my trading. retirement account for sure, but yeah, there's $1,000, right?
Yeah, depending on the premium. So it doesn't require leverage here because it's a premium, right? It's the option.
Yeah.
So appreciate it, Mark. And if you like it, uh, give us support. Come and join our community. We wanted to grow our community. So come and join our community. Come and join our Discord, and you're gonna improve. If you're serious about your trading, come and join.
So SPX is really ES or SPY?
So SPX is SPX. So SPX moves exactly like the ES, but SPX is the difference is that ES has a dividends value as well. That's why it's always going to be a little overpriced. Just like right now, ES is 64.75,
Mm-hmm.
right? Close to what is the number? 73, 64.73, and SPX is 64.53. So 20 points different. So ES is going to be 20 points higher, but doesn't really matter. It's just move exactly the same way. You just need a SPX reading just to know the your call what you want to enter. So for instance, when I was expecting ES to break out, that's why I took the 64.50 call options. So I know when it's going to from near in the money to going to in the money is just going to give you a better room.
What's the ticker on that?
SPX, SPX.
SPX
So if you see here, if you go here, um, let me just
64.54. Yeah. So
yeah.
it's
So I think it's still movement up. So I wouldn't recommend you guys to shorting it, guys. How many of you taking the trade with me? Is there any way because I'm creating my website, uh, and in the website, I need some testimonials from you guys. If you can share the picture of your trade snapshot or some some wording and language and how does it inspire you or how you're helping you to make the good trades. I would really appreciate if you can just put some notes, name, and your picture. I wanted to add those into my website testimonial. uh, if you're not comfortable putting the picture, that's fine. If you can just put your name and the testimonial, I would really appreciate because that will help us to substantiate that. How you guys, my students, just following me, how good they are doing as well. It's just not me, but you guys as well. Katie, you're so quiet. Is everything all right with you? Khurshid? See, NQ is still weak. NQ didn't claim the VWAP, but ES is above the VWAP, so strong. See, that's why it's also important that you only take the trade where the strength is, not expecting that okay, this is moving, so therefore other will also move. You only look for the strength. So that's why on the breakout I went long on the ES, not NQ. What happened, guys? Why you're so quiet on the YouTube? No comments. Are you looking for another trade?
no, Mark is super appreciative of it. Mark Langley.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the screenshot and
Yeah, this is a testimonial, kind of.
yeah, but I need a little bit more details so we can put on our website.
You can put the link of your website and maybe they can put it there.
It's not yet ready, so uh, maybe they can email me and I can use it because is in progress right now. The new website.
You can share your email address probably here.
Yeah. So Sean at thesmarttrader.com. I'm gonna write as well.
Yeah, because when I Google smart traders, something else comes up. So
Yeah, you put the smart traders capital, otherwise something else gonna come in because there's so many smart things in this world, and every trader think they're smart. So smart traders is really common, but smart traders capital is unique.
I
It's
don't
fun. It's funny
know
though.
about any, but is there any? I don't think in HTTPS lowercase and uppercase matters, but it might be the smart traders maybe.
Yeah.
Because the other day I was Googling and I was doing smart trader because there's a S in here, right? So that smart trader is a different company, I think.
So either you need to write the smart traders capital or you write these smart traders. So let's see. Let's try it out. So if you put here, see these smart traders, let's see what comes in here. Our channel comes in here. This is me, you know. But if you put these smart traders capital, yeah, still I think SEO is non SEO efficient. Yeah, I think this is the one. So Facebook is coming up, but our website is not coming yet. So I'm gonna work on the website to come as well. Yeah. All right, it's dropping again. You can see NQ is weak. ES is dropping, so don't go long, guys. I think the move is over. The move you're looking for.
Mitchell Bowman did not say anything. Good, probably.
She must have said something. That's why I see NQ is breaking down now.
No, what I mean is that,
Here you go. Oh, here you go. What happened?
yeah, I'm not sure.
6320. Goodness. Liquidation, capitulation on the long side of the NQ. Those who are trying to go long. See the dealing now. It's really weak. That's not a good sign. Seems like the ES is very close to 23,600 level. A big spike down.
Yes.
Not sure it's going to be one more leg down or what. Don't try to guess the bottom and go long. It's just going to squeeze another 50 points. But how do we trade that? I think this is really uh, very strong 5 minutes downside move. Okay. I'm not guessing. I don't know whether this is the bottom or not for the NQ. ES is still claiming the VWAP. So likely this would be.
Nvidia is like two, three, how many points? $4 down today. $3.7 down. AMD is also down today. Amazon is down, Netflix is down, everything is down.
So let's see if it's go further down under 64.65. We can try it on the short side on the ES.
It's holding the VWAP so far.
Yeah, if it's going to hold, then there will be no trade. But if it's going to fail below, we can do that.
Because it gave a false breakdown and then it went up. Sometimes makers do this, right? Like they try to grab all the liquidity and then
Yeah.
uh, there was no reason for it, really. I don't think there was any news.
Guys, if it's if NQ claims 64.50, we can go long here. Yeah. You guys can claim go long here if it's gonna 23,650. I'm long NQ. Come on, a little bit more. Just drop immediately. Didn't like it. This drop. Come on, hold this. Okay. So our entry is 50. I'm gonna give a room to 635 to 15 points risk. I'm out already. Okay. It will just work a little bit and then move back down immediately. I will see. I think it's coming back down. It's losing the VWAP now. Let's see what it does. Watch for the and ES also breaking down now. Watch for the downside move. You can short under 6460 ES. Very good short, very good short. Very good short. I'm really doing good on this short. I want another push down to retest the pre-market low, which is 63.58. Yes, NQ will follow. And I think it's really bearish day going in. NQ has already lost all the support. All right, I'm out. I'm out on this trade, but it looks really good at this point as well. There you go, man. Why did I stop out? I took the partials. Look at this candle, man. Look at this candle. It's really aggressively red here. Keep, take the partial as it's moving lower.
So what was your entry exit?
I will show you now. Just give me 1 second. So my entry was 64.62 and 54 was exit.
And on NQ it was 646.
6462. Yeah, no, it's the ES. It was 6462, and the recovery was the profit was 6454.
And on NQ there was a trade before that,
Yeah,
right?
so NQ was the stop order 23,640 and 23,635 was the stop loss.
Yeah, that's the beauty. It's like less loss and more gain. That's beautiful.
Let's watch again the inverse chart. Let's see we can get the reversal here. Right now it is really weak. Okay, I think it's a reversal coming in here. Let's see what it does here. Both ES and NQ is reversing at this point here.
NQ is very weak. I don't.
Very weak, yeah. And ES is also moving.
Yeah, reversal might be not yet there, probably. I'm not sure what's going on because everything is dropping.
Is we are waiting for this sell-off for a while now.
Yeah, they're positioning for the Fed probably
Yeah.
because everything is down on the. Now ES is negative as well for the day.
Yeah. I wanted to see what it does is 6450 because if it can fail 6450, there's a likelihood there's going to be a big red day going to come in. Because this is just the beginning. You just imagine this is just a 4 days range just breaking out on the ES. So if it's going to break 6450, which was the key level, you're gonna see a big drop. You can't even imagine the drop.
It is S3 level 2, so it may hold.
Always, guys, check on the inverse chart. I'm putting on the YouTube screen. This is very important, you guys, to see. Don't get fake out for each green candle. As far as this white line is not breaking down, there's no long trade. This is a proprietary signal for you guys, free of cost. I really wanted to see what it does at 6450. What did Bowman say?
Yeah, I don't even see that. I mean, I just see that Berman speaking at 2, but I don't see any speech on 10 at 10, so not sure. Because I don't see it on CNBC. If it was a big news, it would be on CNBC, right? There's
And it's
nothing.
just a price action, I guess.
Yeah. I just see Besant saying something, but that was 2 hours ago. That interviews for potential Fed chairs will start after Labor Day. So that's not even today, right? Nothing is today. Nvidia,
So NQ orders now at up to 23,550, and this ES is not breaking down under 6450 because if it's gonna break, we don't have any more liquidity at all under 6450. And I think that this is going to get hedged again. This is going to hold. I think ES is not going to drop here.
at least for now, there is no long trade, but it can change anytime for sure. If there's an S3 level and yes, right, that may hold.
Because see, if it's gonna break 6450, it's likely gonna go another 30 points, which is basically 6400 on SPX if it's gonna fail here. So see, it's now bouncing here. Um, This is the first bounce we see here on both sides, NQ and ES. ES is pulling back. Let's see. Still weak, both of them. Okay, let's see what it does now. Can it reverse here on the upside, or it is just the noise and gonna continue the downtrend? So see here, it's retesting the white line. Still waiting to see that what happened next here. Still market is weak.
Your invert chart is amazing.
See, this is on the, downtrending. So any single candle doesn't really mean anything. Okay, this is the move came in. Let's see, this is important. What market does next? Does it continue to bounce or is fail again here? Because we know 6450 on the ES is really a big level. So it's still holding. Right now, market had retested 6,451. So haven't yet retested 6450. That still keep my thesis there that the strong level not get even tested. Right? This morning, my thesis was that if it's strong level, market not going to let it even go close to that. So the closest we get it today is 6,451. We haven't yet retested 6450. All right, NQ started breaking out over the white lines. Now we could consider for the bounce play. Look for the structure and we're gonna play bounce play. Let's see, wanna see that can it fail this white line or is the real breakout from the white line? Now seems like it's failing again. See here, is a failed breakout attempt. Still weakness there, weakness still there. It's not breaking out with the confidence. Now this is an important one. Let's see, can it continue to break out on, breach under the white line, or it fails? It's failing it. It's failing it. Okay, it's failing it. All right, you guys can continue to shorting. There's another leg down. I'm gonna short ES. I'm gonna see that what happened here. Can it break 64.55? I mean, sorry, break down under 64.50.
So you're trying, you short already?
Yeah, I'm already short on the ES. I'm gonna enter more if it's gonna go closer to 64.50 breakdown. Okay, it's going. Going. Come on, a little bit more. Come on, don't pull back. Come on, come on, come on. 52. Okay, good. We really want to break down. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh man, this broke, 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 broke. What a beautiful trade. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I still have one contract. I'm over $5,000 up today. I'm still one contract short. I'm writing it. I'm not gonna close it now. Let it run. Man, let it run. Let it. I only have one contract left, but I'm not chasing it now. I'm not basically. I only have one contract left. I'm trailing it with the 50 cent stop loss. Let it get 9, 10. There you go. I got the fill on the $10. I think there is still big room to come back. But I had a really awesome day. Oh man, I missed this drop. I missed this drop. Awesome, man. Awesome, 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 awesome. Beautiful trade. Look at this, man. It's still going. Did you guys take it? All of you guys take it on the YouTube? Guys, are you still in this trade or you missed the trade? Oh man, I missed the whole move. Not the whole move, but the big spike just came in when it dropped 64.50. Did you guys take it, guys? Vivek?
Yeah, I took it, but I got out quickly. Yeah,
That's good. That's another matter. Good, Jesse. Good hydro eyes.
I was not super confident that it'll go very much down below 50, but it did.
It just dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah, it can jump very quickly too, right? Anytime.
Yeah, I think now is the time for the spike. But the point is it's so weak. The flow is so weak. You don't try to guess the bottom. And NQ has a 23,500 support, which we're talking about. So it's just going to 23,500 after 4 days of range broke just now.
Yeah, Hydra has been calling 23,550 for some time, but it broke that too. So your entry exit on this was 646, no, 64 what?
I will tell you. Just one. Give me 1 second.
Sure. I missed it.
So I'm long 23,500 just for my swing. I'm gonna NQ just holding it for 15-minute swing. Let's see if it can go to the 580 or something.
Yeah, it jumped. Even ES jumped like 7 points already.
No, a little bit more. I wanted to go to retest 560. So VC says breaking to the white line. I wanted to see if we can get to the 560. $549. Come on. I think it's going now. You see the inverse chart, the reversal candle. I want this to retest the white line. If it's not gonna test, I'm gonna stop out with the profit. I'm not gonna lose my profit cushion here. So tried one more attempt. Every time it's tried, it's just failing it. See, 2 more seconds before this candle closes. Okay, here you go. It's going in my direction. Come on, go retest the white line. Come on. No, it's failing. Failing or going. Good. Good. I want this to go retest the white line. Okay, I think it's failing. I stopped. I basically took the profit. I'm out. All right. So beautiful trade. I think had over $5,270 day today. And I just traded. I mean, on my NQ trade, I'm just break even, but my whole profits are here, all SPX trade.
Yeah, and Q, I'm also little red, but ES is good. Because I did not get out soon enough.
I still think there is a chance for the bounce because 23,500 is the support area. And NQ weakness started way long back. I think this could have been done to yesterday as well. I don't know why market just took too long yesterday to break down.
It's a manic Monday, that's why.
Here you go. Now it's bouncing. See here. So guys, how do you like our proprietary tools?
It's a manic Monday. You should have just played that song, No Trading Yesterday. It wasn't doing anything yesterday, right? Like, it wasn't doing anything yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, no, no movement at all. This is still a long, it seems like.
Yeah. You see, but I'm not gonna play around.
So the last,
It might be. See, it's still. I think that there's a market has the ability to go back, bounce back here, go back to the Viva.
yeah,
You know, right? After 4 days it fell. I mean, it just unbelievably market was holding that levels. So guys, where is my thumbs up? I still don't have that many thumbs ups here.
yeah. Only Hydro is good in thumbs up. There, I see 3 thumbs up from Hydro. No other person even wants to do that.
Where is the heart medicine? Mark, Jesse, Lorenzo, Rich. Where did all these guys go?
I think the best part that this trading with you, Sean, brings is that people should feel more confident in what they're doing. Uh, and because staying in the trade is important too, right? Like you can enter or exit, whatever, but if you stay in it, then you get the most benefit of it. And that's where this channel is bringing that confidence that, okay, you stay. And like if someone was short NQ at 23,600, for example, and stayed in it all the way, it went 23,500 almost, right? So
Hmm.
the call was there, whether it was ES or NQ, but they both went down pretty quickly.
Yeah. And everything, even if you look at it, the even ES moved 15 points from
Yeah,
55 to all the way to the 40. And I remember I'm telling you, if it's gonna break 50, it's just gonna be disaster. Its trend is not going to go fill very quickly. You need a little bit more time to adjust now. So if you look at here, right now on the 30 minutes, market looked like a little bottoming tail, both ES and NQ. I don't know whether it is another leg down at this point. I think that market is going to consolidate here. There might be another leg down, maybe later on, or maybe the reversal. Uh, because if you look at it, ES is still very close to 64.50.
yeah, but
It just really mean that market has just temporarily uh, the close. So if it's go back up and refail 64.50 and not able to claim, then I would just say there will be another leg down coming in the noon. Yeah, Joshi, yes, you're right. That's what I'm thinking too. If it's hold, if ES can reclaim 64.50, then I think there is no downside anymore. Um, but it just consolidate, then fail again, then maybe in the afternoon there will be another sell off.
uh, NQ is again retesting 23,500 probably.
Yeah, hydro is how we can get those people here with us.
So what was your entry on ES?
64.52.
64. So
Look at this. The options. The use of option. I basically long at the $4 premium. Then I added on the $5. Then I took partial 6, 7, and then I put the last partial on 8, and it went all the way to $13.
So you exited when?
So I exited it for 42.
64.42?
Yeah,
That's a 10-point gain.
yeah.
That's not, that's amazing.
I think it's holding now. So watch now if it's getting ready for the reversal. If you guys want to take the reversal now, let's see if we can hold 64.50 here.
So how did do today?
I think Waldemar is on vacation.
Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, now it's if it is going to be breaking 64.50, then yeah, your 60 is there now on
Yeah,
on NQ.
just now.
Yeah, your inverse chart is amazing. The way it breaks and just does it.
It's just a proprietary, guys. If you want access to that, come and join our group. Okay, watch ES for 64.50 to reclaim.
Looks like yeah, it can be Joshi. It can very well do a V-shaped reversal too because
No, it can definitely do, but the idea is that we need to see that it reclaiming 64.50.
that's correct. Yeah, if it doesn't, then no. It has a double bottom now, kind of on NQ.
I think it will take time. See, you need to think from the perspective of the institutions. Uh, you tell me that when they're going to add uh, the exposure in the market. This is the first sell-off came in after so many years of consolidation over the highs. So so people still looking to get back in, but they will take time market to relax. There might be an algo driven move coming in to create the wave, but you need to see that how it fell. It fell with the slow move, right? Even though on the 30 minutes or you feel like it's went way too much, but if you look at it, it's it just went in the waves, very small candles. It's not like 10 points candle. It's just 2 point candle, 3 point candle, then 4 point candles. Slowly the liquidity expansion came in. So they need a little bit more time to consolidate before they move back up. So right now it's holding 64.50. Look at this, how beautifully it's consolidating here.
NQ has bigger candles on the 5 minute than ES, of
Now
course.
look at the 1 minute, because more the volatility comes with the 1 minute. You need to see the size of the candle in 1 minute. If the 1 minute candle size is 5 point, 7 point, 10 points, based on the move we had over 300 points, then it's fine. I mean that's not a significant volatility. Let's see the UVXY, what is doing. UVXY now started coming back down. So UVXY also consolidating over the highs. So there might this may be this may be the bottom for now, and we might gonna see a little bit of spike on the upside.
But the ES is still below
Yeah,
450.
yeah, it will take time. It's not going to be sharp ones. Okay, it's not going to be. See, the sharp one's already done. The 10 point move it just made in a few minutes. Now it's just consolidating on the upper left. If you look at the 30 minutes here, then just look at look at the normal chart. Look at this normal chart, 30 minutes. So you can clearly see now it's holding it, right? And if you look at the ES, it's holding it now. So, but it just needs a little bit more time. There's still the 12 minutes left into this 30 minutes to close.
So what made you so? I mean, of course, we were saying from the beginning that if it breaks 50, it'll go down. But what made you so confident that you started at 52? Because you did not wait for 50, right?
Yeah, because the only reason is that the NQ will just keep falling. If you go put the side by side, NQ is already weak. There's already a downtrend momentum coming in, and you look at it the way look at the ES chart. Okay, let me just put the 1 minute chart. So if you look at the 1 minute chart, see how beautifully it's coming back down. So when this time when it spike up after before retesting 50 and move back up, and it couldn't hold it. Remember, I was telling you that the key is that whether it can claim this white line or not. And if it's going to claim white line, then I would not be shorting it. But when I saw it's weakening, that's I say, you know what, let's short it, because then it's mean that it's just going to come down.
Mhm. And this white line is what?
It's a proprietary line.
Is it a nine moving average?
No, it's not 9.
It's not nine.
I'm going to sneak on you.
Okay.
No, no, it's just a 21 EM.
21. Okay.
All right, I don't think so. I'm going to trade. I have a solid day,
Is
or
it a 5 minute?
$5,000.
This is a 5 minute or a
It's a 1 minute.
1 minute? Okay.
So let me just show you. I basically place the sharing of screen. So I had a solid $5,200 day, and I can show some of my trades here as well. So let me share my screen. Place the screen, the entire four. Okay, so look at this one. So I just traded SPX options today, and on my other account, I traded just the 2 trades on the NQ, and I'm break even on that trade. In fact, I'm lost on $300, close to $300. I'm lost. So some of my trades here. Look at this. This SPX, I bought the option at 4. I added to the 5, and then I sold some 6, 7, and then 8. It went all the way to the 12, but you can't have everything. So I traded the 64.25 on the short side. I traded the 64.40 on the short side. So see if I click 64.40 here, you can see here. So here I took my first entry, I reduced it, I added. See, that's what I'm saying, that if you non-manage risk properly, it can it can go. So if I paid $6 premium, $5.54, and it immediately dropped 3 points, but I stopped on immediately or reduced it here, and I added, and then I took the partials along the way. So other one I took at the 64.50. I think 64.50 was a long when we took the first trade on the long side. So see here, we went long on the opening drive, $7. I took some off and $8, and then I went all the way to $10. This is before 10 o'clock. Just imagine if you hold this premium, it's just gonna go under $1, right? So you never hold these SPX trades. It's just the momentum trades.
So what made you decide to go on just because it was going in your favor, right? Like going from ES to SPX.
No, I just today, because these is for 4 days of consolidation. We are expecting to break down. So I was looking for a big move today. I still think that I didn't trade much better. I should have at least $15,000 profit today. I've taken a small profit, given the Nasdaq started moving down first and then ES joined. If would have been the otherwise, that would be much better, and I would have taken more bigger position. In when you in one time, I have not went over 3 or 4 contracts. Uh, Whereas, I mean, I should have went on this day 10, 15 contracts only on this day. Uh, yeah, but I think I don't think I did. From my own perspective, I didn't do that well, but I did overall very good. All good trades.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm just but yeah, SPX I have heard horror stories also, so I'm not. I don't think I'm
No,
ready.
I wouldn't recommend it. Speaks is really hard. You cannot trade every day.
Yeah,
You see me, I traded after so many days today.
yeah.
I don't trade every day at SPX.
People make like yeah. You know Avi, right? Avi, he used to make like half a million in a day.
I don't know. I think that's the, I don't know whether it's a real account or not.
Hmm.
Nobody risks $500,000 profit, man. The position size on SPX.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter how good you are. You know, that's too much risk.
So it's not able to reclaim 50.
Yeah, I mean, it's still consolidating. As I said, I don't expect any new leg at this point. I think it's just a consolidation. There might be a new leg after a few consolidation candles. This is the first resting candle. See, 5 minutes left in 30 minutes, right? So
Mm.
if you see side by side, E is an NQ. See, I'm gonna just zoom in a little bit so you can see here. That's what I was telling you. See, look at the first 30 minutes, ES is just consolidating, and whereas the NQ first 30 minutes is all the way down, and that's what I'm telling, that this divergence made me take the lower risk because I was not sure until the first two legs that whether ES is going to break below 6450. Because look at this, ES first 30 minutes, 100 points down. Second 30 minutes, another 100 points down. But look at the end, ES. ES is down first 30 minutes, up 30 minutes, and then down. So it's a little crazy.
Yeah, for that same reason, I got out quickly on the short, last short. I should have waited until like 40 or something.
That's
Because
okay. That's
uh,
okay. You know, you're gonna learn with the time.
it hesitated a little bit.
Because that was and you always remember the third leg is always risky.
Yeah,
So you did the right thing. I only was betting it because the way I was telling you the chart, if you did the 1 minute chart I was showing to you. See here, this bounce came in again. All right, guys, I'm just gonna close the session. I'm really tired. I'm gonna take a break, and I would just suggest don't take any more trade. Just relax and come back after 1 hour. See that what consolidation is happening. Um And yeah, I mean, if you like it, I would really appreciate if you can email to us your testimonial. We're creating a new website, so I need some testimonial, name, picture, and info, name and your picture, and then your some about what you like about it. I really appreciate if you wanted to learn, what the how I trade. You can get the book. You can see on the top right side. There's a barcode. If you want to join my community where I teach every day, you want to be consistently profitable this year, and that's your goal. Come and join. Is not too much. It's just the cost of a one account. It's only $150 per month, and I'm telling you, you after this you might not even need to blow another account if you trade with me. So it's really a good deal for you guys. If you're interested, come and join us. I would love to have you. You will get the microphone. You do not need to chat anymore. Will be no YouTube delay. You're gonna get all the discussions live without delay. Every Wednesday, I get the live trades, live strategy classes. You can come and join those. Um, yeah, and I'm accessible. You can ask Hydroize. Has been here for a while now. He's taking all the trades. If you see our trade log, there is a trade log there as well. You can go and check all our trades basically logged there. You can see the past trades as well. We started logging it from the July 30th. Somebody asked us, so we start logging in. So if you go here, I'm going to share you here. Um, I'm going to share you the link, and you're going to see here that you can access all of it. Vivek is the one who joined earlier, started learning from me. Now he's sitting here. Look at how he confidently is sitting here and trading side along with me. So we are growing. We are new community. This is early access for you guys. So less people, more chances for you guys to talk to me.
Yeah, I think I've been 6 months with you almost, right?
Yeah,
And it's, the first mentor. I have done like three more before, and I quickly exited those, but I have stayed with you for 6 months because it's so amazing. So I guess we might stay for years together.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and who doesn't love making money, right? So
It's not just making money. I mean,
it's
of
also
course,
chemistry. Yeah.
yeah, it's also chemistry, and it's also like the confidence that is coming with the whole
Mm,
thing that, okay, yeah, I can make money consistently. And now it's just a matter of scaling for me. Like right now, I'm not scared that I'm not making as much as you or whatever, right? So because I'm not scaling, but one day I'll start scaling, and that'll increase my potential, like in earning
exactly.
potential.
All right, and you can see here now. See here is this another 30 minutes is held 6450 is bouncing immediately. So 6450 is again in play. I'm not taking the trade, but that's the way you need to trade. Okay, so wait for this to go back up, come back down, retest 6450, and then you can take the next leg. Don't take this leg now. This is still trying to find the footing at this point. I don't see any big orders sitting on the book map. So
So maybe you can advertise about your tomorrow's session. Like, what is the topic tomorrow?
yes, so tomorrow we have the strategy classes, and I'm going to discuss that how there's always going to be the opening drive. There is always going to be downside momentum days. But the question is that when you need to take which trade, how would you know? That's we're going to learn that what are the things and tools you should use to understand the market structure for you to identify. Just like yesterday, uh, we did not attempt to aggressively, but today we attempt aggressively on those trades. So why is different? So maybe this would be the case study difference between the August 18th and August 19th. What changed? The same day, same price, opening price. Why we aggressive on one day and why not aggressive on other day? They both have opening drive, both have a downside trades, but why? So that's we're going to discuss in detail. Okay, guys. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. All
Awesome.
right,
Great
and
day.
I'm expecting some more subscriptions and joining the team. All right, welcome on board.
Awesome.